Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a hacks showcase. So I've got Wurst hacks and it's 1.15.1. It's not the latest version, but that's what I use. So we're just going to go ahead and create this world so I can showcase some of the useful stuff. Okay guys, so we're in the world and it's a bit laggy, but as you can see on the top left there's all the hacks which I have currently on right now. To clear them all, you can just come into here, and this will probably look different for you if you've downloaded it, but I've just you can move stuff around and everything. So I've made it like this, and if you go into the other section and click panic, then all your hacks will turn off. So yeah, so now we can cover some of the good ones. So first of all, there's kill aura. And you can press R on your keyboard to put that on. And if we just get, let's see, okay, we can't get let's just get a cow. Look, it's just continuously hitting at it. I'm looking this way. It's just still hitting at it, it's pretty OP in servers. So yeah, this is a really good hack. Next, we're gonna cover all of this. So in this there was kill aura, but I just wanted to cover that specifically because that's one of the more known and OP hacks. So there's also kill aura legit, which is so it's harder to detect because it's way slower, and servers anti-cheat will have a hard time detecting it. So there's also trigger bot, but that's not very good. I'll just show you what that does. So if you look at it, then it will hit it. If you look over there, like kill aura, you just look anywhere and it hits, right? But here you have to look at it and then it'll hit. So it's not as OP, but it's pretty useful. Then there's click aura. So it's like if I'm looking at it, nothing happens, but I'm looking there, then it attacks. It's okay, I guess, but I think kill aura is the best. Then there's auto respawn, which is just automatically respawned. It's not that big of a deal. And auto armor and anti knockback, they are very good because say I have iron armor. Let's just give ourselves an iron armor. Look, it will put it on. It automatically put it on. So if I put it there, again, I didn't click anything. It just automatically put it on. Now, if we get a diamond, get some diamond armor, and I'm not gonna do anything, automatically it just wears it. See? And then if we try and take it off and then do this again, it just puts it back on. So if you're in kit PvP and you kill a person with good armor, you don't have to worry about going to your inventory and switching everything out. It'll just do it for you. So that's auto armor. Next we have anti knockback, and it should be quite self-explanatory because you don't get knocked back. So if I just go into game mode S, and then okay, I probably should not have done that. Yeah, look, we're not getting knocked back at all. Probably a bad example, but yeah, we're not getting any knockback. And if we just turn this off, we're getting knocked back. And the skeleton died. Okay. So yeah, next we have the movement section. So all of these, I can cover all of them, but I'm just gonna cover the ones which are the best. So there's boat fly, which is amazing. I've did this on a server once and it was so funny. So you just put down a boat. Oh, I need to turn it on. So where is it? And you just press space and it's so amazing. It's like a magic carpet. And yeah, you can just mess around with your friends, and yeah, it's really cool. And you can even, and if you're in a survival, then you can just come down, get someone. So if we just come here, you just pick up a cow. 1 second. The cow doesn't want to come in the boat. Get in the boat. Oh my god. Okay, we need something else. Oh, wait, I could have just... Why won't these guys just get in? Yes, thank you. And then if you're in a survival mode, you can just do this. And if you find like a mushroom island and you want to take the mushroom home, you just do this. It's really cool. And yeah, overall this is super funny. But yeah, I just wanted to go over that. And there's flight, so I'm in creative mode, so okay, yeah. You can see that's way faster than normal flight. And you can press G to activate that as a default setting. So game mode survival. Okay, and now I press G. See, you can see we can fly now. This does not work on most servers. The anti-cheat is really good for this. They can easily detect this because like it's flying. Oh yeah, and forgot to mention, if you don't have no fall, which we'll get to in just a second, you will die. You will take fall damage. So now we can get to no fall. No fall is over here somewhere. Where's no fall? That protects you from fall damage. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Then there's also sneak, which makes you sneak. So if you're like doing a hide and seek and you want to talk in chat, then you'll still be sneaking. Then there's Jesus, which is really, really cool. So if I turn it on, you can literally walk on water. It's so epic. You can walk on water. You can prank your friends and like, I don't know, say there's like, or maybe there's a new update. You can walk on water. But yeah, yes, that's really cool. You can press J on your keyboard to activate that. So pressing J and you'll just swim up to the surface. This also works with lava, but we're not going to do that. So there's next is spider, which is really, really good. You can just climb walls like a spider. This also does not work on most servers, but it is really fun to play with. And you'll also take fall damage if you don't have no fall. And next, in the fun section, all there is this. And you can see over there on my hotbar, there's a dancing taco, which is very funny, but it's not really a hack. It's just something funny, I guess. But yeah. Next, we've got chest ESP and mob ESP, item ESP, and player ESP, and mob spawn ESP. So these are all the ESPs. So there's chest ESP, item ESP, mob ESP, mob spawn ESP. I'm not sure what mob spawn ESP does, and there's also player ESP. So mob ESP is just this. It'll highlight the mob, and if you just come over here, then you can just see all the mobs, all of this. And chest ESP is, just the same thing with chest. So it's just like mobs, but the same thing with chest. Player ESP, it'll have like a line. So it'll have a line coming from you to the player. And if they're far away, it'll be green. If they're coming closer, it'll be yellow. And if they are very close, it'll be red. And yeah. And item ESP is the same thing as well, but like it'll have a different type of outline. So that's all the ESPs. You turn that off. And then we've also got X-ray, which you can activate. We've also got X-ray, which we can activate by pressing X on your keyboard. So if you do that, you can just see tons of ores. And this is very useful for finding diamonds on like SMP servers and stuff. So yeah. That's that. You can also use this really cool feature called free cam. So you have to press U on your keyboard to do that. And as you can see, you can this is your body. So there's me over there. And you can just fly around, and it's like spectator mode. It's basically spectator mode. You can't really like do stuff because if anything attacks this body, then you will die. So if there's like a zombie coming towards me to attack me, then I will die. So you have to be very careful with free cam, because if you just go roam about and search for something, your body is very vulnerable. So you can just press U to go back to your normal self. And next thing we're going to come to, because it is dark, it's night, and say you can't see very well, all you have to do, oh no. All you have to do is press C on your keyboard, and it'll turn into full bright mode. And as you guessed it, it's just like it's like having your gamma up. So if you had your gamma up, this is how it would look. And if you just want to put it back down, press C again. And slowly it'll fade back to darkness. But if you're going caving and you just don't want to waste all your coal, you can just turn on full bright. But mobs will still spawn, so you have to be aware of that. So, yeah. Okay, next we've got... Oh my god, okay. Chill. Okay, next we've got this thing called Base Finder. So, Base Finder is like, say you have a little base over here. See, someone just had a base here.
Many months later.
So, I've just built a little base over there. And as you can see, it will just show you the thing. So, if you just come here, there seems to be something big over here. Not sure what that is. What? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. But here, you can see we've got some chests. And it highlights them in red, so you can just come and see what's over there. We've also got something here. I don't know what this is. Let's go check that out, actually. Maybe it's like a stronghold or something. Oh, and while we're digging down, if you press B, you get fast break, and fast place. So, yeah, it's really fast. It just digs down really, really fast. Or up. And, oh, okay, yeah, see? We've got this, a stronghold. So that's probably why I thought it was a base, because of all the fences and everything. So we're just going to turn that off now. And we're just going to get to the fast place and fast break. So without fast break, it's just going to be normal speed, like, so pretty slow. But once you turn on fast break and fast place by pressing B on your keyboard, yeah, it's really fast. It's like efficiency 5, haste 2 in survival. So yeah, and place as well. So you get that. Okay, maybe not the best example. We just get some planks. Yeah, look. Look, so even if I do one touch over, like, it's gonna build 3 blocks with one touch. And yeah, that's fast place and fast break. Next, we've got a very OP feature, which you can use in like Bed Wars, Sky Wars, all of that. If you press... Actually, wait, no. I've got a keybind for it, but I don't think the default setting has. I think it's in movement. No, in blocks. Yeah, in blocks, there's this thing called Scaffold Walk. And if you turn that on, yeah. So this is probably a very well-known hack because tons of players like in Bed Wars and Sky Wars use it. And you've probably encountered, if you play Bed Wars or Sky Wars, you've probably encountered a hacker using this before. And yeah, it's just a super OP hack. Most servers can just glitch you back. So if you're going too fast, it'll just glitch you back so that you mess up and fall. But there's also this thing. I don't know if it's in 1.15.1. Let me quickly check. I don't think it is. But in 1.12, at least in my 1.12 version, there's a thing called safe walk. So you can't fall off even if you're not sneaking. So if you just turn that off, where's that scaffold walk? You just turn that off. If you just go like that, then you're gonna fall off. But if there's this setting in 1.12 where you don't, and yeah, that's basically it for scaffold walk. But you will get banned for this if you use this on a server. Like definitely banned. And yeah, next we've got Nuka. Now this is also very OP. So yeah, basically what it does is it creates this red block around you, and it just, because I'm in creative mode, everything is insta break. So you just go forward, it's gonna insta break everything. It's really, really cool and OP as well. But if I'm in survival, so if I just do, and also if you're not flying and you just let go, you're probably gonna go into bedrock and fall into the void. Yeah. So what you should do is in creative, I don't think you would ever use this, but in survival, it's way different because if I just come up to the top and turn that off, if I go into survival and do it, obviously it's breaking it with my hands, so it's not as OP. But if you have like a diamond shovel, then it can be very OP, or diamond shovel, diamond pickaxe, then it can also be very OP. Next, we've got this very OP thing called item generator. So you have to be in creative mode for this because it's just too OP. If you go into here and you get this thing called item generator, okay? And if you press it, it basically drops any random item on the ground. Random items. So you could get a lot of achievements doing this, but yeah, it's a bit too OP on servers. That's why it's creative mode only, because you will definitely get banned if you do this, if it was survival only. It's creative only, so I doubt you would have creative in a server unless it's like a creative server, like a housing or anything. But yeah, it's really fun to play with. And yeah, there's also this thing which is, oh my god, look at that. Okay, it's a bit sadistic actually. It generates an item that crashes the server. Now that's like, okay, I'll show you what it is. I've done this before and it's gonna crash my Minecraft, so I don't think I'm gonna do it again. But what happens is there's this thing called a server creeper. You can't place it down. Nothing will happen even if you try to. What you have to do is you have to get a dispenser and then a redstone output. So I'm not gonna do it, but where'd it go? Dispenser 1. Okay. So what you have to do is put the thing in there, and then you have to activate it with the redstone output, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video because it's just going to crash my Minecraft. And yeah, it's a bit sadistic, and don't use this. Even if you do have creative, don't use this. It's just like, no. You know what? You can just, this is what you should do with it. There we go. That's much better. Anyways, okay, so there's this thing called auto drop, which is automatically drops unwanted items. So you can just select what items you want to drop, and if you turn that on, I don't know, I've never really used this a lot, so you can just select what you want to drop. So wheat, rotten flesh, poisonous potato. You can see like maybe dirt. Yeah, dirt. Sure. And then wait, did it not add it? Dirt, add, okay, and then it'll just drop dirt. So if I pick it up, it'll drop it. Yeah, it's a pretty useful feature in kit PvP. If you just have too many like potions and you want something else, then yeah. There's this thing called auto steal as well, which is also pretty good. So you just put a bunch of items in here, you open it, it just takes all of it super quickly. So in Sky Wars and stuff, if you want a big head start, you can just do that. Next, we have this thing called anti-spam, which is like, say, so if I put it on, obviously this is not a server, but if someone's just spamming something, so it'll just do this. So yeah, so as we can, so it'll just say T and then times 6, so it won't actually write it. It'll just say times 6, times 9, times whatever. And yeah. But whereas if I don't have it, it will just keep on doing that. And that can be very annoying if you're doing PvP or something. So yeah, that's a pretty good way of countering it. Next, we've got this thing called trajectories. So if you have a bow, and one second, if you have a bow, you can see where the arrow is going to land. It's not very accurate, but you can use it if someone's standing still, but otherwise it's not that good. Personally, I don't use it as much, and I would rather just use I would rather not use this. But if you're that type of person who just likes it like this, you can use trajectories. I don't think it's very good because it it misses a lot. There's also this thing called bow aimbot, but it's not in 1.15.1, and that also misses a lot. And yeah, as you can see, if we wanted to fire there, okay, it fired that time, but like, if say we wanted to fire it there, it didn't fire there. So it was saying that it was going to fire here. Instead, it fired somewhere here. So if you do that again, like, let's say we want to hit that pig, it's on that pig, but it didn't hit it. So yeah, personally, I don't like this hack. Yeah, it's literally on the pig, but it's not hitting it. Oh, okay, that was very close. But yeah, moving on, we have this thing called search. So search can be very useful if you want to like search a specific item. So if you come here, block diamond door, so you can just see everywhere where diamond door is. So if we turn on fast break, you can come all the way down. Down. Okay, there we go. Probably should turn on full bright. There we go. So we can see it's telling us there's diamonds here, and yep, there's some diamonds here, right here. And yeah, that's a very good feature if you just want to search a specific block. Next, we have this thing called reach, which all of you should probably know. So what it is say your, okay, well, let's just turn it off. Your normal reach would be this. 1 second. Just come all the way down. That's probably not a good way to mine it. So if you just come down here and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5. And now if we turn on reach, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wow. Okay, so we'll just come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's going on there? What was that? Okay, anyways, it can do up to 10 blocks. And yeah, it's really good if you're building or PvPing, because you can reach from way further away. Moving on, we have this thing called timer. So it changes the speed of everything, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing. It'll change your movement speed and your jumping speed. So look, it looks kind of funny, but it'll also do your hunger with it. Like it'll change your hunger 2 times faster as well. If you're moving 2 times faster and jumping 2 times faster, your hunger will also go 2 times faster. And so will other mobs. Like this bat is pretty fast. If we get the skeleton to come, yeah, they are faster as well. Everything is 2 times faster, so it's not just you. And yeah, but in a server it's just you, because otherwise that would just change everything. And yeah, guys, that's all of the major hacks in the Wurst client 1.15.1. If you guys did enjoy or helped you out, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.